And buy your tickets now at deckercenter.com. For Street Beat, I'm Nick. If you have an event you would like to hear on Street Beat, email us, streetbeat@battlefordsnow.com.
The Kim Johnston Show.
All right, 90s legend Lori Morgan is up next. Our condolences to her for losing her husband to cancer a few weeks ago. But hey, times like that is when you really lean on your friends.
I will tell you that Pam Tillis and I we're very good friends, and we've been on the road together the last 5 years doing our Grits and Glamour tour. And we have found that we have a lot in common, Pam and I.
Sir, if you don't mind, I'd rather be alone. From the moment I walked in tonight, you've been coming on. If I told you once, I told you twice, I'm just here to unwind. I'm not interested in romance or what you have in mind. What part of no don't you understand? To put it plain and simple, I'm not into one-night stands. I'll be glad to explain it if it's too hard to comprehend. What part of no don't you understand? I appreciate the drink and the rose was nice of you. I don't mean to be so mean. I don't think I'm getting through. No, I don't need no company, and I don't want to dance. So what part of no don't you understand? What part of no don't you understand? To put it plain and simple, I'm not into one-night stands. I'll be glad to explain it if it's too hard to comprehend. What part of no don't you understand? I'll be glad to explain it if it's too hard to comprehend. What part of no don't you understand? What part of no don't you understand?
This is the Lunch Hour Rewind on CJNB.
It was midnight at the edge of town. Me and the boys just hanging out. Radio up and the tailgate down. Yeah, we were passing something around. Then right then, that old DJ spun a little gold that was custom made. Everybody hollering, turn it up. Holding up them Dixie cups. And yeah, I remember right about then, I could feel a good time, a good time. A good time kicking in. It all started with a song. Flicking that match on the gasoline. Turning them caution lights green. Yeah, when you're 17, you never felt something that strong. And you can't help but sing along. Looking back on everything I've done, I could do no wrong. It all started with a song.
CJNB salutes the legends.
They called him the Possum, but to country fans, he was royalty. George Jones gave us He Stopped Loving Her Today and White Lightning in a voice that could crack your heart in half. Nobody delivered raw emotion like he could. Smooth, broken, and honest all at once. Without a doubt, one of the most iconic voices in music history. Today, on the Salute the Legends, George Jones.
He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall, went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed. In 1962, he had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. It placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today.
The Lunch Hour Rewind is on CJNB.
Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. I couldn't see the light, I didn't know day from night, I had no reason to care. Since you came along, I can face the dawn, 'cause I know you'll be there. with you by my side. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. Yeah. Good morning, beautiful day.
Johnston Show.
All right, now back to 1995 on the show. That was the year that Yorkton, Saskatchewan celebrated the 50th anniversary of the famous Yorkton Short Film Festival, a huge event every year. In sports, the legendary Ron Lancaster marked his 5th season on the sidelines for the Edmonton Eskimos. They had a great year that year, too. And in entertainment, painter and TV star Bob Ross passed away. He was 52. And on the radio that summer, Prairie Oyster went top 10.
We can talk and talk all night. If you want to, that's all right. Till I've heard every word you've got to say. Go ahead and take your time. If you got something on your mind, but it won't change the way I feel anyway. That's ancient history to me now. Something we don't have to talk about. You know I love you anyhow. That's ancient history to me now. There's a tale you've got to tell, how you stumbled and you fell. But I guess I knew that all along. And my love, there's times when we are weaker than we like to be. Oh, and I could tell some stories of my own. That's ancient history to me now. Something we don't have to talk about. You know I'm gonna love you anyhow. That's ancient history to me now.
Your smart speaker has gone country. Streaming now. CJNB.
Get started on your outdoor projects with quality products from Halibo Paints. Pick up your supply of Dulux and Olympic Maximum Stain to protect and enhance the look of your patio, deck, bench, and more. If you're going to do it right. Halibo Paints on Thatcher Avenue, North Battleford.
Mainly cloudy with a 60% chance of showers, winds gusting to 50 today, high 21. Tonight, 60% chance of showers, low 10. Tomorrow, sunny and a high of 25. Saturday, sunny, high 26. For weather on demand, head to Battlefords Now or MeadowLakeNow.com.
This is the Lunch Hour Rewind on CJNB.
Storming through the house that day, and I could tell she was leaving, and I thought, oh, she'll be back.
till she turned around and pointed at the wall and said, "That picture from our honeymoon, that night in Frisco Bay, just give it away." She said, "Give it away." And that big four-poster king-size bed where so much love was made, just give it away. She said, "Just give it away. Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. So just give it away." So I tried to move on, but I found that each woman I held just reminded me of that day. When that front door swung wide open, she flung her diamond ring, said, "Give it away. Just give it away." And I said, "Now, honey, don't you even want your half of everything?" She said, "Give it away. Just give it away. Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away." Still right here where she left me, along with all the other things she don't care about anymore. Like that picture from our honeymoon, that night in Frisco Bay. She said, "Give it away." Well, I can't give it away. And that big four-poster king-size bed where all our love was made. She said, "Give it away." Well, I can't give it away. I've got a furnished house, a diamond ring, and a lonely, broken heart full of love, and I can't even give it away.
The Kim Johnston Show.
Stay on top of everything happening in our city, our region, our province, and beyond with battlefordsnow.com. The latest local news and sports. Find out the latest on the Stars and all of our other sports teams. So much on there. And be sure to sign up for the daily newsletter at battlefordsnow.com.
Sunday morning when the paper comes, let's read it front to back and see what's going on. Drink our coffee by the flower bed and talk about the stuff that's running through our heads. When you look at me the way you do, I can't help but look right back at you. Yeah, this is a perfect love. We're doing nothing but what a perfect love does. We're not trying to make
to stream us on your smart speaker than it is to get that steer in the trailer any day. CJNB. We got the tape player working again. This is the Lunch Hour Rewind on CJNB.
Mountains, and we lost track of time. A kissing and a hugging, we never saw the sun go down. I said, baby, we're lost, and she proceeded to freak out. So I said, baby, baby, don't panic. I know how to cook bannock. I can build you a fire. I know you're tired of this romantic. When that coyote howls, when the grizzly bear he growls, I can get you through the night, oh yes I can. I'm a mountain man. Well, I gave her a little hug, said there's no need to cry. I used to be a beaver scout, all I need is this buck knife. I can carve a hook, pull fish from a brook, and I'm bang on with a gun. Except tonight I don't really have one. Well, that's half the fun. Oh, you know I'm only kidding, huh? Baby, baby, don't panic. I know how to cook bannock. I can build you a fire. I know you're tired of this romantic. I know you're a city girl. If you had to, you could eat a squirrel. I'd cook him up just right, you know I can. I'm a mountain man. We can pick berries in the moonlight, 'cause I know which ones to eat. How to recognize poison ivy, should you go looking for leaves. Baby, baby, don't panic. I'm a mountain man. Baby, baby, don't panic. I know how to cook bannock. I can build you a fire. I know you're tired of this romantic. I can bugle an elk, I can rattle a deer, I can grow you a big old bush of beer, and live up here all year and never go back. Yeah, I'm a mountain man. A man with a plan. You're in good hands. Yeah, I'm your mountain man. Oh, don't cry, honey. It's all gonna be all right.
From the Battlefords Now and Meadow Lake Now newsrooms, here's what's trending right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Tina Monteleone. Police in the Battlefords are asking for the public's help tracking down 2 men wanted in an armed robbery investigation on Red Pheasant Cree Nation. RCMP say 22-year-old Lorenz Paskaman and 25-year-old Silas Sousay are facing multiple charges, including robbery with a firearm and assault with a weapon. They're known to travel to Red Pheasant, North Battleford, and Masquis in Alberta. Police say do not approach them. Instead, call 310 RCMP or Crime Stoppers with any tips. Lloydminster RCMP say they've made a drug and tobacco bust after acting on tips from Crime Stoppers. A 39-year-old woman is facing trafficking and weapons charges after officers seized cocaine, meth, and unstamped tobacco. Mounties say the seizure of these dangerous substances helped reduce the threat to public safety. They're asking the public to keep reporting tips anonymously through Crime Stoppers. The community of Pachinak has declared a state of emergency as a wildfire inches closer to that area. Pachinak only has one road in and out, which is Highway 918, and it's too dangerous to drive out on that road because of the fire. Flights are taking people to Buffalo Narrows, and then they'll go to Lloydminster. Now, there are currently 56 active wildfires burning in the province. 6 are not contained. The Saskatchewan Public Safety Agency will hold an update this afternoon. Meanwhile, there's another fire ban up north now for an area north of the provincial forest boundary up to the Churchill River. It means no fireworks, open fires, or controlled burns. According to this week's crop report, most crops across the northeast region are in normal stages of development, but timely rains in the next few weeks will be needed for strong development to continue. The northeast has some of the best pasture conditions this year, and livestock producers are making good haying progress. The northwest area, which includes Spiritwood and Blaine Lake, experienced another dry week. Pasture conditions in this region are some of the poorest in the country. There's a new effort to cut red tape. The Carney government is launching a review across the public service. The Treasury Board expects cabinet ministers to create reports on next steps for cutting regulation within about 2 months. Ministers have been asked to find savings of 7.5% in their budgets that will rise in the coming years. For the first time ever, a woman will lead the Royal Canadian Air Force. Lieutenant General Jamie Spicer-Blanchette is taking over. There's a change of command ceremony in Ottawa today. She's served as a Griffin helicopter pilot and in various command roles, most recently as a deputy commander of the Air Force. A new report is questioning the drug trafficking rationale for U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs on Canada. The Manhattan Institute says last night, the Canadians managed to come back and stun Venezuela, winning 11-9. Canada looks to continue their winning ways later tonight when they clash with the world #1 ranked Argentina at 8:30. Elsewhere at the World Cup yesterday, Australia and Japan picked up their first wins while New Zealand improved to 2-0. Today, the Dominican Republic faces the U.S., followed by Venezuela and New Zealand. Australia and Japan play at 5:30. More golfers are continuing to showcase their talents in Lloydminster this week. 2 days are now complete at the Saskatchewan Junior Golf Championships. On the men's side, Wyatt Nelson of Prince Albert is currently 5th in the U17 group, while Humboldt's Trice Wallen is closely behind him in a tie for 7th. Meanwhile, North Battleford's Natalie Manula is still in 3rd place on the women's side, competing in the U15 division. Canada's men's soccer team has climbed 2 spots to number 28 in the latest FIFA World Rankings. That's their highest position ever. And the Toronto Blue Jays have the day off after a 2-1 loss to the White Sox ended their 10-game winning streak. I'm Tina Monteleone.
CJNB AM. Streaming on Radio Player Canada and iHeartRadio at AM 1050, The Battleford, and 102.3 Meadow Lake CJNS. We are Saskatchewan Country. CJNB CJNS, a division of Pattison Media.
Hi, I'm Tony Newton, General Manager of the Hampton Inn & Suites Saskatoon Airport. If you're doing business in Saskatoon, we would love to host your business travelers. We have excellent corporate rates, flexible meeting rooms, and a quiet business center. For downtime, take a swim in our saltwater pool, relax in our hot tub, or stream a movie on our free high-speed Wi-Fi, or work out in our state-of-the-art fitness center. Start the morning off right with our complimentary hot breakfast buffet. And remember, our free airport shuttle runs 24 hours a day. Give us a call to book your stay today and follow us on Facebook for our regular giveaways.
Exciting opportunities await you at Pattison Agriculture. As a Pattison Ag trained technician, be part of providing solutions for customers and equipment, parts, and service. Work with advanced technology and the latest John Deere equipment. It's work that is rewarding, work that challenges you, work that has great people, work that invests in you. Every day is different. New equipment, new technology, new solutions. Your future starts now with Pattison Agriculture.
The weather for Humpty's Big Plate Diner in North Battleford. Come in and try their delicious new burgers like the Cowboy or Calafresco burger. They are unbeatable. Humpty's, home of the original all-day breakfast.
Mainly cloudy with a 60% chance of showers, winds gusting to 50 today, high 21. Tonight, 60% chance of showers, low 10. Tomorrow, sunny and a high of 25. Saturday, sunny, high 26. For weather on demand, head to Battlefords Now or MeadowLakeNow.com.
Putting Saskatchewan and country together. Saskatchewan Country, CJNB.
I know it ain't want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. There's still time for you to finish your wine, and you should probably leave. And it's hard to resist. Alright, just one kiss, and you should probably leave. 'Cause I know you, and you know me, and we both know where this is gonna lead. You want me to say that I want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. Like a devil on my shoulder, you keep whispering in my ear. And it's getting kinda hard for me to do the right thing here. I wanna do the right thing, baby. Sun on your skin, say I've been watching you sleep. And honey, I'm so afraid you're gonna wake up and say that you should probably leave. 'Cause I know you, and you know me, and we both know where this is gonna lead. I want you to stay, but you'll probably say that you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. Oh, you should probably leave.
As good as the last drop of Vico ever was. Saskatchewan Country, CJNB.
Tonight I ain't bringing no wine. Tonight I ain't bringing no roses. Talking would take too much time. I think I just better show you. Just turn the lights down. Let's get right down to it. Soon as I walk in the door, I don't wanna be out of line. But girl, I can't wait anymore. I want you in the worst way. My hands are needing your hips. Want the first taste of whiskey to be off your lips. So close all the blinds, lock all the doors, put away anything that'll break. Baby, I need you tonight. Let's see how much love we can make. I want you in the worst way. Baby, that don't mean that I don't love to go wine and dine you. That ain't on the menu tonight. 'Cause I think I need to remind you that your skin on my skin feels just like heaven to me. You look like an angel tonight. But you might wanna slip off those wings. I want you in the worst way. My hands are needing your hips. Want the first taste of whiskey right off of your lips. So close all the blinds, lock all the doors, put away anything that'll break. Baby,
Johnston Show.
Hey, welcome back. Hope you had a great lunch. It came here. Hour 4 is underway, and the headliner this year, the Saskatoon X High Valley coming up. But first,
It's time for the Big Three.
Turn your radio up.
Here's what's happening this hour across the West.
measles concerns across the West.
This is the perfect mixing grounds for people that may be coming from a part of the province that have a high number of cases and a lot of active virus, mixing with people that maybe are in areas with lower viral numbers or transmission.
That is Craig Jenny, infectious disease specialist. In sports, the Blue Jays go for 11 in a row.
The man running, and Straw sends a fly ball to center. Robert is there, and that's the ball game. The Blue Jays fall to the White Sox 2-1 here this afternoon as their 10-game winning streak comes to an end.
And a day off today for the Jays. They open up in Sacramento tomorrow. And trending today, the rec laws. The rec laws headlining Nashville North tonight at the Calgary Stampede. That and more. Today on the show.
No invitation, day or night, we're right here waiting. Just drive out until the pavement ends. Sign says population 2817. One stop light in a direct queen. Sawmills, farms, refineries. Yeah, that looks like home to me. If you still believe in faith and family, you'll find them in this little town. Come on down. We'll leave the light on for you, and we never lock the door. Just come on down to the land of milk and honey. Our arms are always open. You can make yourself at home. Just come on down. If something happens to your neighbor or the church has a fundraiser, it's the front page of the paper. It's just a 7-pager. Every house has a good booking. Kitchens all smell like home cooking. If a tractor's what you're looking for, you'll find one here for sure. Everyone's a fan of, yes, I thank you, ma'am, way out here in this little town. Come on down. Out here in the country, we'll leave the light on for you, and we never lock the door. Just come on down to the land of milk and honey. Our arms are always open. You can make yourself at home. Just come on down. Tell me when you're gonna visit. Come on, you know you miss it.
Community is home to a true spirit of sportsmanship. With teams and athletes of all ages in sport, we want to celebrate your achievements. Was there an event, game, or tournament? From minor to senior, rec league to world class. Tell us about the achievement of your local teams or athletes, and we'll share it on the air. Email your sports scores and achievements to sports@battlefordsnow.com. Then listen after 3:30 Monday to Friday to hear Matt Ryan give us the score and more. Proudly presented by Synergy Prints. Visit synergyprints.ca.
Let's go!
And now, Total Food Co-op presents Co-opera Man. When you need fuel to make money and you run out, that's not funny. Must protect your productivity. Total Food Co-op has card lock and bulk fuel delivery. Co-op diesel, and that's not all, 'cause we're in it for the long haul. Innovating and improving. Total Food Co-op, the fuel that keeps you moving. TotalFoodCoop.com. We're joined with Neil from Fun Dodge Wham Bam Drive a Ram. So we've got some incredible savings to be had, right?
Nick Francis, you can also beep beep drive a Jeep. Don't forget that. Let me tell you something. We've got up to 10% off vehicles right now. Plus, there's additional cash back on these new vehicles. And the crazy thing is, there's also the option for the 0% event. It's on now till the end of July.
Don't forget about the huge used inventory.
We've got a massive selection of used inventory. It's honestly, it's the most pre-owned inventory we've ever had. Rates are coming down. Prices are dropping. Come and check out this massive pre-owned inventory. And if you're looking for a 2026, you can get inside, order yours. The order bank is open. Order exactly what you want for 2026.
Could you order a Hemi?
The Hemi's back. You can order a Hemi. Wham Bam, drive a Ram, any way you like it. Fun Dodge North Battleford. In fact, beep beep drive a Jeep. The 0% event is on now till the end of July. We'll see you soon.
There's something magical, something marvelous, something really moving about the Wheatland Express. A true made-in-Saskatchewan experience. Climb aboard the Wheatland Express this summer for legendary dining, world-class entertainment, and immersive characters from a bygone era. Like the great train heists, murder mysteries, live concerts, and more. There's still plenty of time to experience the Wheatland Express. Don't miss the train. Get your tickets at wheatlandexpresstrain.ca today. With group rates and gift certificates available. All aboard the Wheatland Express.
It's what you need to know. This is Street Beat, brought to you by Unity Motor Products, part of your community. Hey, it's Nick. Northwest Territorial Days is coming August 13th to 15th. Get your advanced ride bracelets now and be ready to ride all day. Get yours for just $45 at any Discovery Co-op location. For more information on advanced ride bracelets and Northwest Territorial Days, visit agsociety.com. For Street Beat, I'm Nick. If you have an event you would like to hear on Street Beat, email us, streetbeat@battlefordsnow.com.
Saskatchewan strong. Saskatchewan country. CJNB.
I've been up to my neck, working 6 days a week, wearing holes in the soles of the shoes on my feet. Been dreaming of getting away since I don't know. Ain't no better time than now for Mexico. No shoes, no shirt, and no problem. Sand and a drink in my hand with no bottle and no shoes, no shirt, no problems, no problems. Want a towel on a chair in the sand by the sea. Wanna look through my shades and see you there with me. Wanna soak up life for a while. Laid back moan. No loss, no plot, no stress, no dress code. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Blues, what blues? Hey, I forgot 'em. The sun and the sand and a drink in my hand with no bottle and no shoes, no shirt, no problem. Babe, let's get past tank tops and flip-flops if you got 'em.
Johnston Show.
Well, you know, they say there really is someone for everyone in the world, in theory anyway. But there's a man on Tinder that just passed a milestone that no one else has. He just hit 2 million right swipes, meaning that he's flirted with 2 million women, and he says he's only had one date from the app. Are you kidding me? Only 1 in 2 million women actually wanted to date the poor guy. Man, you know you're in trouble when you have better odds in winning the lottery than the dating scene. Poor guy.
Call or text The Kim Johnston Show at 306-445-1050.
I know I shouldn't say what's up. I heard you went and met someone, but I got a little cold beer buzz and he ain't here right now. I bet you if I took your hand and we had a neon night slow dance, you'd be getting to forgetting all about him, and you'd be walking out of here without him. When you're single again and you're thinking of me, you know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up, a half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king-size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. I got a Cabernet with your name on it, a slow drive on a Sunday, you can count on it. I'll treat you better than he ever did. Girl, when we're together, you won't ever wish that you're single again and you're thinking of me. You know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up, a half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king-size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. Oh, single again. Single again. So when you're single again and you're thinking of me, you know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up, a half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king-size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. Oh, single again. Single again. Single again.
The Riders play here. Saskatchewan Country, CJNB.
Friday evening, mama doesn't know she's leaving till she hears the screamer slamming, rubber squealing, gears are jamming, local country station just a blaring on the radio. Pick him up at 7 and they're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out her warning, girl, you better get your red head back in bed before the morning. 9 o'clock the show is in, but the fun is just beginning. She knows he's anticipating, but she's gonna keep him waiting. Grab a bite to eat and then they're heading to the honky-tonk. But loud crowds and line dancing just ain't what they really want. Drive out to the boondocks and park down by the creek, hey, where it's George Strait, real late and dancing cheek to cheek. Ain't going down till the sun comes up, ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck, ain't going down till the sun comes up. start romancing. 1 o'clock, that truck is rocking. 2 is coming, still no stopping. Break and check the clock. At 3, they're right on where they wanna be. And 4 o'clock, get up, get going. 5 o'clock, that rooster's crowing. Pickup truck, ain't going down till the sun comes up. 6 o'clock on Saturday, her folks don't know he's on his way. The stalls are clean, the horse is fed. They say she's grounded till she's dead. Well, here he comes around the bend, slowing down, she's jumping in. Hey, Mom, your daughter's coming, there they go again. Ain't going down till the sun comes up.
Johnston Show.
All right, Thomas Rhett is coming up, and if you ever have a chance to meet him, just an amazing guy. Very humble, purely genuine, and you know what? Case in point, after a fan suffered a medical emergency at his show.
Yeah, I mean, it was on Saturday night, and we had maybe 5 minutes left in the show. We were just finishing, and I noticed like a lot of commotion and like panic in the pit, like maybe 8 or 9 rows back, and so we stopped the show and went over there, and there was a guy that had passed out, and I think it had something to do with his heart. But, dude, it was wild. I've never had to stop the show for something like that before, and started asking if there was any doctors in the house, and, man, doctors started hopping fences and coming down steps, and the EMTs were coming out of everywhere. And I'm just so glad that there were so many people in the room that knew what they were doing, because they got him out of that room really fast. And there wasn't many ways to handle that situation. And my wife, came over to me, and she was like, hey, you should lead a prayer over the arena. And so we were waiting for Terry to get into the ambulance, and then we started praying over him, and I actually got to talk to Terry on the phone last night, him and his wife both, as they were driving back to Ohio. Super sweet guy, and really just glad to hear that he is doing okay and got to make a new friend. So
after all the bars are closed, tell me where you wanna go. We can find a place to park, open the bottle in our hearts. If you want, I'll tell you anything you wanna know. After everybody leaves, and this party's just you and me, we don't gotta say we're done, we can just wait up for the sun. We still got a lot of good nights left to go. After all the bars are closed and they play the last song, blow out the neon, don't gotta go home, but can't stay here. And them records all spun, but the dancing ain't done. The night's only begun. We can go anywhere. Take a ride to the boondocks, pull a truck to a boombox, yeah. Secret spot, maybe you got